Hello and welcome to this video where we'll be taking a quick look at the intranet. We'll be delving into the intranet and try to see what we can learn, how we can explore our intranet and get familiar with it. If the content of this video proved helpful, please remember to like, share and subscribe, as I'll be dropping more videos about different concepts as we progress. So I'm going to sign in to ALX, and once you open your intranet here, this is the link. This is what you need to open. Let me increase my screen so that we can see it clearly. This is what you should be met with today. You can see current projects, and you can see we have 3 current projects which were released today, and the deadline is before tomorrow 6 a.m. so we still have about 23 hours for our 3 projects. For 2 projects, for our 3 projects rather, we still have about 23 hours for them. So, but before going on the projects, let's just take a brief look at what we have. Yes, upcoming events, and I can see August 16th. So by 2 p.m. today, we'll be having a live session where we'll learn about the intranet 101. So if I click here, by my right corner, I can see where I have to take an action. Will you be attending this event? So I'm going to click here, I will attend, and it will be marked for me. And then I can see the link to this live event. So even if I'm not on Slack, I can get the info I need here. If I click here by 2 p.m. my local time, I'll be able to access this, and you can see this session is going to last for 1 hour. This is the link and this is the dates. I've clicked that I would attend this program, and this is where it's taking place, YouTube. So I could also press this YouTube button and I'll be taken to the link. You can see I've pressed it now and I'm being taken here. So it's going to be live in 7 hours by 2 p.m. and I'll click on notify me, and so my notification is on. Once this project is live, as long as I have data, I'm going to get notified by YouTube that this video is actually live. So it's not live now, and that's why we cannot access it now. So I'm going to go back. So this is for upcoming events. August 16, you could see the next one here, August 18, shell navigation. So I'm going to also open it, and then you can see the time is also 2 p.m. venue is also YouTube, 1 hour. So I'm also going to click that I would attend this event, and you can see it's mandatory participation. So please remember to take care that you would be attending the event. And you can see I can also use this link or this link up here to access it. And then you could see August 19, I have a community hangout, another project. So I could also click on the community hangouts project and I will attend. And then this is the YouTube link. So this is for August 19th on Friday, and so you can see all your upcoming events here. Once you come into the intranet, your upcoming events are here by the left top hand corner, and if I click here, I would be able to see all events. all events for this week. Say yesterday's on Caribou ceremony. See today's on Intranet 101. See the date. The one we have on 18th August on Thursday, and then Friday. So these are all the events. I could come here to the calendar and I'll see more. But for now, I'm just comfortable with what I have for this, what it shows me here this week, so I don't get bored with overload of information. So this is about the upcoming events. Once the project would be scored, you will see your scores here. But for now, the first 2 weeks, these projects are not going to be really scored. This first 2 weeks is onboarding, just to help us get familiar with our working environment. And so I can see my current project, welcome on board. So all I have to do is click on this project and it will take me to the project page, and you can see this project started on August 16. So if you have not done this project, you are actually in order. This project was done today. And look at the instructions. Manual question and answer review must be done. So you're going to request it when you're done with this project. Now, how do you go about your first project? You're going to watch this video first. Don't bother about looking at it, just watch the video, try to understand it. After watching the video, read here and then watch all the other videos. You can see them. Watch everything. These are welcoming videos. After watching everything, answer the quiz questions. You see, so after watching everything, you would see that these questions are so simple. So just answer the quiz questions and click on submit answers. The next step will be done. So assuming I've watched the video and I've answered the quiz questions, the next thing I want to do is to click on submit answers. And if I'm wrong, it will tell me I'm wrong. But if I'm correct, it would say I'm correct. So you could see I'm correct with the answers, and that's why it has allowed me. If you're wrong, it will tell you that you have an error. So you have to look at the questions again and try to get which one you made a mistake in. And then for the tag 0, now look at an important part. You can do hard things. Now, you are going, after watching Fred's video, in less than 100 words, what is your understanding of the above quotes? In what ways have you lived by these quotes in the past? Now, look at the assignment, the instruction. Create a Google document and add it to the box, the URL box. So what does that mean? This is an image, a virtual representation of how a Google document looks like. Now you're going to create a Google document and add it to the URL box. Look at the URL box. And what would you do in the URL Google document? You're going to write in less than 100 words what is your understanding of the above quotes from the video, and in what ways have you lived by these quotes in the past. So this is what you're going to do. This is what I'm going to do inside my Google documents. So how do I create a Google document? Now, before we look at how to create a Google document, okay, let's look at how to create a Google document. So a Google document is simply Google Docs. So I'm going to come here, open another tab in my Chrome. If you're using Chrome browser, if you click on these Google apps, you would see, just scroll down and you will see Google Docs. Look at it, it's here. So once again, let me go through the process. I'm going to open another tab. If you're using Chrome browser on your computers, you would see this handle here on your top right hand corner, Google Apps, and then just go down to Docs, click on Docs, and that's it, your Google Documents. This is it, it's simply Google Documents. Now if you're not using Chrome, this is what you can do. Just type on your browser Google Doc, Google Doc, and press enter. It will take you to Google Document Online Editor. Just open it. When you open it here, go to Docs. Remember the process. When you open it, Google Documents, sign up, try Docs, you may just ignore all of that. Simply click on go to Docs. It will take you to this page, the same page where it will take you to if you simply followed this easy step here. So you see, it's the same page. Anyways, you get to the same page. Now after opening Google Docs, you'll come here, this blank, you would click on it, and then you can write. Now in less than 100 words you can write anything. So let me just write do hard things, and then I want to do hard things. Okay, so after writing this, you're going to write anything in 100 words. The next thing I'm going to do is click here, share up. When you click share, it's going to ask you to save it with a name, so you could just click on this save. Then come here, this is an important part. By default it is restricted, only people with access can open link. Please click here, anyone with link. Once you see this, anyone with link, click on copy link and click on done. Then come back here, and in the box below paste your link, click on save, click on done. So you're done. This is it. This is how to do it. Now copy this link and then look for a trusted peer. You must have connected already to your peers by now. Look for a trusted peer and share the link with the peer, so that you do not get wrongly scored by a random person who does not understand. So once I click ready for a manual review, it would automatically send my link to a place where other peers can manually review me. So I'm not going to click ready for a manual review now. I'm going to come back. If I click on this ALX logo, I can go back to my home page. Look what I have here, 100% done. So we are currently making great progress. I'm done with this welcome on board project 100%. The next thing I'll do is the getting hooked on Slack. And once again, before you attempt answering the question, say for this project we expect you to look at the concept Slack. So just open it, look at the concept Slack, read everything, try to understand it, and then come back here to answer the questions. Now you're going to read these two, read or watch, getting started with Slack, and learning objectives, what is Slack, how to use Slack to connect with others. So by the time you're done with reading this, you should be able to answer all these questions. Then you come here, read everything here so that you can know everything there is to know about Slack and about how to connect with Slack. Then after that, you are going to answer all the questions here, and then you click submit answers, just the same way we did it, and you'll be done with this project. And then the last project is delve deep into the intranet. So I'm going to open it, and once again, you're not left stranded, you're given a resource. So you're going to look at this. Then the next thing you're going to look at is this. You're going to play the video, enjoy it. You're going to read or watch all these things. Look, the sandbox as a virtual environment is going to be available starting tomorrow. So let me open the link. Let's see what that means. The sandbox as a virtual environment. So I can open here now, click here and enjoy the video, right? However, this sandbox whole stuff will start tomorrow. So but just read or watch everything here, and at the end of watching or reading everything, you should be able to explain to anyone without the help of Google what are peer learning is, everything here. So you should be able to do that. I should be able to do that. Then you want to understand this. If you don't understand it, go through it again or reach out and we'll try to explain it. And then after understanding everything, take the quiz questions. You could see them. Just continue to just go through them again and again, and you'll see that they are very simple. You get the answers to all of them, and then after that, just click on your submit answers. So once you do that, you'll be done 100% with your 3 projects. So for some of us, we've been in a group where we've been seeing links flying about. That is the welcome on board project that people have done yesterday ahead of today. But don't worry if you didn't do yours yesterday. I didn't do mine yesterday. You could see I have all of them at 0%. It's enough. It's enough that you didn't do it yesterday. You enjoy the silence of yesterday like I did, and that's good. So you want to actually do all these projects before tomorrow 6 a.m. to be done with the deadlines. Don't panic. These projects are just to help you get used to the intranet, but you want to surely do them. So remember, once again, by 2 p.m. today we have an intranet 101 where these things will be explained more. Now let's see what we can do here. Our menu bar from our left corner, so I'm going to reduce my screen now. And the first thing we have is the ALX. So once I tap on this ALX logo here, it takes me to the home page from anywhere I am. So let's say I come to this community hangouts and I want to go back to the home page quickly. I just click here, ALX. This takes me back to the home page. The next one is planning. So this is where you can see project ahead of time. For example, the people that did theirs yesterday probably saw their projects from this place, planning. For example, look at Tuesday's projects. All are opened. You notice that Wednesday project is also opened. Shell navigation, introduction to mindset. So if you have time and you feel you want to go ahead, you could simply click here and you will actually be able to access this project. But when you look here, you will not see the project for tomorrow here, but they can be seen in planning. So this is the work of planning. Now you can see other projects. Say Thursday's project, say Friday's, say shell navigation. It's a 9-day project. So on Monday we'll still be on this shell. On Tuesday we have grids. You see we have all of these whole projects. Week 2 we have Git, VI, professional technologies, vagrants, shell, Emacs. So this is planning, where you could see everything we have for this month. You could see the schedule here. You could see everything. So the next thing we have, so this is the work of planning. You can see project ahead of time so that you could plan your schedule ahead of time, and you could also attempt project ahead of time. The next thing we have here is project itself. So this shows you your project for that day only. So I can see my current active project. I'm done 100% with one that we did now, and then the rest too. This is an important part. Remember when we did this project, did you remember that I did not request for a manual review? I only saved the link and click on done. I didn't request for a manual review. So this is where reviews can be made. Now you are supposed to also review others, not just ask others to review you. You are going to review others. And how can you review others? You can come here, this left corner, and click on reviews. Now when you click on reviews, look at different peers. Welcome on board, welcome on. So it's the same projects that I've done that many peers are available to review. So you can review Edidiong by simply clicking on review Edidiong. You can review Crime. You can review anybody here by simply clicking on reviewing that person. So this is how you can review. So let me review James, and then look at this. You were redirected because this review has already been completed. So if you look at here, just click on the next person. You can see they've all reviewed these people. So I'm just going to continue clicking till I would see someone who has not been reviewed. So you can see that a lot of people have been reviewed. So so you could just keep clicking and you'll see someone who has not been reviewed. So we can see that almost everybody has been reviewed, and that's fantastic. So this is how you can review people, by coming here to the question and answers. The next thing is the curriculums. So you could explore these curriculums, come to overview here, and you can see all we'll do in the specialization part. This is the advanced part of this program. and then you could see what we'll do, specializations, and you could see foundation. You could go through this, so you could see the overview of what we'll be learning in this ALX program. You could see what we have in the first trimester, you could see second trimester, you could see third trimesters, and all 3 trimesters, and then we have our specializations. Next up, we have concepts. And so the concepts that we have for now is Slack and peer learning day. So you could go through them. We have conference rooms, and this will be explained later because it's not available now. We have servers, which we don't need for now. Then we have sandboxes down here. So when it's available, we'll see it running. And in case you do not see your own, you could actually use a mouse to scroll or shorten your window, minimize the size of your screen, and you're going to see them. Then you could see peers here, so you could see everybody, peers in our cohorts, so you could connect with them, email, Slack, and phone number. So you could connect with peers here. And then captain's log. So we don't have any captain's log. When you have a captain's log, you would be able to see how to go about it. So this is a quick overview. Now this is Slack. From here I could log into my Slack, and this is my profile. From here I could check out my profile. So this is a quick overview of the intranet. I hope this is clear enough, and this will help us to get used to it. Any more questions, you could leave a comment down below, or you could reach out to me on Slack or on WhatsApp. I would be available to answer. Thank you so much. So remember, we have live session by 2 p.m. West African time. So when you open your intranet, anytime it says you have your own live session, that's when you should connect. So for today, August 16, remember we have this. Thank you once again. It's a pleasure doing this with you. And until some other time, it's a goodbye from me.